TGIF, Joe Living audience. We are here with JJ. JJ is an importer from France. Thank you for visiting us today.
You're welcome.
This is really special. I had no idea he was coming in, by the way. Did you realize this?
Surprise.
This is a great surprise. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let JJ take over and tell us about your wines.
Okay, thanks, Ralph. So we're testing Bordeaux. Bordeaux is a vineyard located in the southwest of France. And we are right now tasting 15 different wines. And Julia has number, 7? So just in the middle of the long torture of tasting my wine.
I'm halfway through.
Yeah, halfway through.
More than
yeah,
halfway
you've been
through.
very courageous, you know. And keep smiling.
I'm up for the challenge.
It's really bad, I know that. So we're tasting Chateau de Riverbon, okay? This. So that's Right Bank wine. So the Right Bank wine vineyard of Bordeaux is separated by 2 rivers. And on the left side, it's mostly Cab planted, a little bit Merlot, a little bit Cab Franc. On the right bank, it's mostly Merlot and Cab Franc. So that's what we're tasting right now. And the blend is 75%, no, 70 Merlot, 25 Cab, and 5% Cab Franc.
Oh, that's
so
fantastic.
as a reminder, the Merlot gives you the elegance of the wine. The Cab gives you the strength, the tannin, the structure. And the Cab Franc keeps you the wine young and fresh. More Cab Franc you have in the blend, more the wine is going to be longer and young through the age. Next one.
And we're going to run through the finish line here. Thank you, Shelley, for inviting JJ to our store. I hear you walked in and you were a little impressed.
I was impressed by the town. It was really cute that they kept the old building.
Please talk about the architecture.
Oh,
that
I
Tiffin
love
has.
the architecture. I love the old buildings. And you told me, the same as we do in Europe. So when you have an old building, you have laws, really strict laws that you cannot destroy it. You have to save it. And when you restore it with new plumbing and the new, of course, equipment of today's, you keep the facade. You keep all the old parts, like we'd say maybe wine cellar,
Yes.
because it's important, okay, and cheminée or fireplaces, and all the rest you can change. Staircases,
yes.
of course.
Yes.
And you clean it, you brush it, whatever, but you keep all that authentic. And you use material, equipment, which is matching the look and, of course, the identity of what you destroy, you cannot save.
Yeah. So.
And that's the way it is. Like you do with muscle car. You do the same. That's
JJ
true. You do the
was
same.
so impressed with our downtown in Tiffin, and we are too. We're so proud that Tiffin does its best to save these historic buildings. Gibson being the next one that we're going to restore.
Oh, so
thank you
exciting.
for recognizing.
Keep fighting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Do
you for
not surrender
recognizing
to those
our Tiffin uniqueness.
the building. Don't do that. Do not do that. Your history is so short. You have to keep it for the next generation.
Absolutely.
If you cut the roots in the past, you cannot build the future.
Correct.
You
And
need the platform for the
wine's
future.
a beautiful part
Okay,
of.
French. You know what? Let's move on and pour the wine. Okay.
Yeah,
Come on.
okay.
Let's drink.
Oh.
Come on. Talk too much. But it's passion. Okay, now it's Clos de l'Espérance. Okay, what is animal? So it means the lot of the hope. Winemaker is 24 years old. This is the 3rd vintage. It's a Lussac Saint-Emilion. So you see the map. I always put a map. Lussac Saint-Emilion is on the right bank. You got here all those are appellation. We got 59 appellation in Bordeaux. That's Atlantic Ocean. New York is here. New York is here. That's Bordeaux, the town. You got the 2 rivers that I told you, like a Y upside down. This, what we call left bank, is more predominantly in the blend with Cab, and this one more Merlot and Cab Franc. So Lussac Saint-Emilion, you see that. You see the light up. It's here, just in the purple things.
Wonderful.
So what it means, this appellation, this county, you have certain rules, and you cannot use the grapes or the juice outside of this county if you want to have the name of Lussac Saint-Emilion on the label, which is a guarantee for you that the terroir, which means the county with this kind of weather, soil on the ground, give you this kind of wine. So the wine is really silky and smooth.
I like this.
It's a delicious wine. First of all, it's a single vineyard of 17 acres in one piece.
Wow.
Most of the time, on the contrary of people think in Bordeaux, beside the big family or the chateau and the vineyard around, it's split. So you got 2 acres here, 3 miles later, you got 4 acres here. As long as it's county, you can call it Le Sac-Saint-Emilion. It's okay with the rules. But it's very rare to have in one piece, so it's a single vineyard. And this young guy is very courageous and trying to change things a little bit. So he aged the wine in ceramic vase, like, you know, Greek antique amphor for 6 months. It softened the tannins and give this silky, velvety style to the
Very
wine.
much so.
It's lovely. So annual production, it's 4,250 cases for the world. I got half of it exclusive for USA. USA.
Yes.
You're welcome. Love this country to death. Love this country to death. And the other, it just pre-sold before the harvest to the local restaurant for obvious reasons. That is. So when somebody says, I don't like Merlot, think
yes,
again,
you do.
sunshine.
Come in here and you'll.
Exactly.
Yep.
It depends where it grows. Okay,
That's-
next. Turn the page. Hop, voila. So we're going to pour Chateau Bonnet. So Chateau Bonnet 2019. Okay, so it's 58 Merlot, 42 Cab. The man with the big nose is the owner. Voila. He cannot drink champagne with his nose. Jacques Lurton, 7th generation in the business, okay, since the beginning of the 1800s. His grandfather bought the first chateau under Napoleon I. So that's going to have definitely more grape. It's completely the opposite of what we drank before. Okay, 42% cab, left bank, 2019, big grape vintage now, you know, and you have it in mouth. The old world wine, the most important, you know, and for you as well, you have 3 questions to ask yourself. Where it comes from, country, vineyard, and the appellation among the vineyards. So location, location, location. Second, when, the vintage. Vintage is really important. Why? In old world, we cannot interfere in the vintage. For example, you got 100 days, triple-digit temperature, your berry shrink. You know what you do? You do that. You do not take the hose and put it.
No.
Otherwise, you interfere. The vintage doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yes.
If Mother Nature decides that year that you're not going to have a rain for 100 days, you're not going to have a rain for 100 days.
Is what it is.
Otherwise, it is the same. On the contrary of the New World, before they plant the vines, they put all the water system under to have the drop at the root. So when you taste the different vintage, it tastes the same. It's uniform. There is no more soul in the wine. Okay, so that's very important.
love soul.
Italy, Spain, the same, huh?
Yeah.
They wait, and that's it. You're like, hey, but have nothing to do. If it's freezing, and the berries shrink as well,
Yep.
we cannot put, you know, a tent and put a heater system. So you know what to
Yep.
do? We do the old can, rusty. We put between the vines, and we put a candle. We think it changed something. It does not. But the picture by night
Feels
is beautiful.
good.
But
It
the picture
feels
by
good.
night is beautiful. But it's true. And the third question you have to ask yourself is, who is behind? Winemaker family. Normally, when you have a family for a few or several generations, like you and your business was behind, you pride, you have been raised to be pride, you try to keep the same quality customer service and quality of your product.
Yeah.
So there is a guarantee. It's not 100%, but it's 95, 98% that they're not going to do something wrong with their name on it. Voila. The blend, sorry guys, I know it's important in America, we cannot care less.
We
Because
don't know.
it changed every vintage.
Of
If Mother
course.
Nature is too smooth, we put more cab,
the
we put
winemaker.
more age with
Sure.
the wood to give some, you know, robust and characteristic in the wine. If it's a big, big vintage like 2019, look, it's left bank, it's 2019, the one you drink.
Yep.
And it's 58 Merlot and 42 Cab. Why? Because if they would have put the other way, it would have been too strong and not
Right.
balanced.
Right.
So the blend, we cannot care less.
That
When you
is-
know the vintage, you know more or less what they're going to do with it.
So fascinating.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I'm learning every day, believe me, every day. Okay, next. Chateau Bourdieu, #1. It's made for USA, #1. You cannot.
Made for USA.
Yeah, #1. You know, everybody loves
We can
that.
say that.
Yeah, oh yeah, we are #1.
97 points, honey.
Now I'm a citizen, I can say. We are #1. And it's true. Okay, so it's 97 points decanter. Decanter is a magazine, the equivalent of One Spectator for the British. And That's a big one. So you got 3% of Malbec, because one of the grape varietal in Bordeaux, so I forgot to tell you that, but I've got so many things to tell you. So we use mostly for the red 5 grapes. Cab, when I say Cab, it's Cab Sauvignon. Cab Franc, Merlot, Malbec, and Petit Verdot, okay? And Carmenère start to come back, okay? The Malbec disappeared since the 20s because post-World War I, a lot of males have been killed in the First World War, and the females replaced the male in the business. And my grandmother told me I had my own business when my grandmother didn't do anything except, you know, cooking and taking care of the castle. So it was a switch in terms of responsibility. Therefore, they had business lunch and meals, and they wanted to drink. And the wine were really, you know, I would say almost acidic and very strong tannins, which is not most of the time the type of wine that females or ladies appreciated.
Right.
So Malbec disappeared. They put more Merlot, more Cab Franc to keep the wine young. And through, you know, decades and the century of the 20th century, stay like this. But now, more and more people ask for more, you know, strong and muscle wine, a little bit with hair on the chest.
Right.
So they put Malbec, and the Malbec start to appear again. And this is 3%. You think 3% doesn't change anything? It changes everything.
Sure does.
Because it gives you the earthiness at the end. And at this price,
He likes it because he can say the name.
Oh, that's good for you as well. I know, you know, the wine of the old world are very, very tough to say for American consumer. I respect that. They're not going to change because it comes from the family or from their history or the lot. You know, we say la cuvée du roi, the cuvée of the king. Why? Because the king used to come to this castle and they had to do a special cuvée in the vineyard for the king. Even he came once in 40 years. You have to be ready. So they kept the name, there is history behind. So we're not going to say 100% Cab. We're going to say La Cuvée du Roi. So you say la Cuvée du Roi. How do you say that, JJ? It's impossible. That's the way it is. But I understand that. But you have to make the effort to go to the wine. And even you think wrong with a big accent, you know, American accent, it's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay. You say it the way you want it.
Correct.
Freedom.
I agree.
Nobody
This
will
is
judge
joy
you.
of
I
living.
never will judge you.
Never.
Especially it's a family
I
name most of the
absolutely
time.
agree.
It's not a name you can find in the dictionary.
Yep.
So based as your mother tongue, you look at how it's written and you
Correct.
say it the way you say it with your language.
I agree.
And normally, when you're well raised, first of all, you never make fun, you never judge, and you
Absolutely
understand
not.
that they try to make the effort.
Thank you, JJ.
It's all about that.
Yeah. It's all about
Never judge.
correct.
And at
And
the
that's
end,
joy of
if
living.
you love the wine and you love, you buy my wine, you drink it, I love you.
Regardless.
Okay, the 3 last one.
All right.
End of the torture.
All right. It's not torture.
Yeah,
Of
we're
course.
working hard here today.
Yep.
It's a tough job, but somebody has to do it. Okay, now we move to Médoc. Médoc is a big appellation on left bank.
Yes.
It's Chateau La Cardonne, 2018. Voila, okay, so I turn the page. This wine in Médoc is borderline with Mouton Rothschild, the first growth of Pauillac. So that was one of the petit chateau from Rothschild family.
Right.
They sold it a long time ago. Have been bought by another family, well known in Bordeaux. The winemaker is from Wales, believe it or not. Andrew McInnes, gentleman. Was a name like this, I think he should drink scotch. He still does. But he's a winemaker, and this one always delivers. So you have a very, very, I would say, elegant, strong wine as well, because you've got 45% Cab. And the 5% of Petit Verdot is the one which is kick the finish on your throat and your tongue, and that's keep the wine keep going on. That's a 5%. Petit Verdot is the most intense grape varietal in Bordeaux. It's petite only in the name, otherwise it's a big boy.
Ah, really?
Yeah, it's a big boy.
That's fantastic.
Ah, I love La Cardonne.
Fantastic.
You got the fruit, you got, you know, in wine, you have the tannin, you got the fruit, you got the alcohol, you got the minerality, you got the acidity. We try to keep that balance. Of course, perfect is 20% each. But if you start to put over tannic at 25%, one of them is going to go down to 15%.
right.
And suddenly you're like
One
a
of them has to
table
give.
with still 4 legs, but one leg is like digging. You know, you go to a French bistro, you sit down digging and say, Monsieur, Monsieur. It's awful. The one is the same. So that we don't like over extracted, we don't
Yeah.
like over fruity,
Right.
we love balance. And remember, guys, the old world wine, Bordeaux, Brunello, whatever, Italy or French or Spanish, are made to pair with food.
Yes.
So please have just a tiny piece of food and don't pour a big glass of 6 ounces at 6 p.m. in empty stomach. Not good. And take your time. There is no rush to drink wine.
There is never a rush.
Drink quality,
drink
not
wine.
quantity.
drink
Not
wine.
quantity. And if
Correct.
you drink quantity, take quality. Okay? The last one before the last. Pauillac.
The last one before the last.
Yeah, Pauillac.
We call that second last.
Okay, the second loser. Okay, Chateau Artigue 2018. 92 points, one enthusiast. So Pauillac, well known to be a very deep, masculine, tannic kind of wine. Okay? On the classification of 1855, set up in Bordeaux for the first time, you have, 61 wine who have been classified from first growth to fifth growth. On the first growth, the top 5, 3 are coming from Pauillac. So there is a reason. And you understand, that's the boy. I mean, that's a man. There is muscle, see. So that, rack of lamb, ribeye, big steak wine.
It's going to be tough to decide.
Well, you can take one of each. Voila.
Yep.
Okay, and the last one, we move to Margaux. It's Margaux de Brane, 2019. Margaux de Brane 2019. So Margaux is the appellation of left bank as well, but it's completely the opposite of Pauillac. It's the essence of a feminine wine. What does it mean? Pauillac was boom in your mouth. This wine never will come to you. You have to come to the wine.
Oh.
That's a lady.
Much like,
That's a lady.
You and I.
Yeah. When you drink Margaux, the wine tells you.
You have to come to
the
me.
wine tells you that. Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Gentlemen, the maybe we don't like, and they like so much to play with us.
Cheers, honey.
Voilà.
JJ?
It's
What a
about love.
great
Oh, you know
Amazing.
what?
Spend the
You know
day.
what? Like Margaux,
Yep.
come on. Margaux, you're gonna have a very smooth. It's super voluptuous. It's round. It's smooth. It's
Curvy.
oh yes. Oh yes. It is.
Curvy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right?
How do you read my mind so well? We just met.
I know.
Wow, fantastic.
It's silk. Silk.
JJ, this is amazing. I've never had a tasting in this store quite like this.
Well, I've
You're-
never
And
been to
we've
the
never
store.
met somebody quite like
fantastic.
you.
welcome.
You're my
Thank
type.
Oh my God.
You're my type of guy. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so
I can
much.
come back if you want and do a wine tasting with your wine club, with food,
Yes.
and we can talk. And I will bring, of course, champagne.
Well,
Of course.
Maybe I'll be back.
Yes.
Okay, dear all, thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much for visiting us.
You're welcome.
Very
You're
nice to
welcome.
meet you.
Thank you.
God bless you.